All right, welcome to Maths Lab. Today, we want to add numbers in base 2. So just watch carefully. Ask question where you need to ask, all right? Okay. We have simplify 110010 in base 2 plus 10111 also in base 2. So let's see the real addition of numbers in base 2. All right. You have 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, and then plus 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, all in base 2. Okay. Remember, if you are working in base 10, you cannot have a number written as 10, but you will have numbers from 0 to 9. So as we are working in base 2 now, you cannot have a number like 2, but you can have numbers like 0 and 1. So let's see it. Okay. 0 plus 1 is 1. Okay. 1 plus 1 is 2. And so, since we are working in base 2, you cannot keep 2 here. You cannot keep 2 here. So what we will simply do is 2 divided by 2 by the base that we are working with. That will be 1, remainder 0. It is this remainder that you will have to keep here and then take 1 over. So we'll keep 0 there, which is the remainder 0. Now this one here, 0 plus 1 is 1, plus this other one, it becomes 2. And so since it is 2, you still divide 2 by 2. You still have 1 remainder 0. And so here will be 0. Then we carry that 1. 0 plus 0 is 0, plus 1, that will be 1. Okay. Here is 1 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 is still 2. And so this process also occurred there. 2 divided by base 2 is 1, remainder 0. And so it is that 0 that we will keep there, and then we'll carry 1. That 1 plus this particular one will give us 2. And then that 2 divided by 2 will still give us 1, remainder 0. And so we'll keep that 0 here. Then that 1 will come here. Okay. You can now say, therefore, addition of that becomes, if you add 110010 to 10111 in base 2, will give you 100101 in base 2. It is as simple as that. So for the next one, we are going to add a number in base 4. So just watch as we are going to do it. All right. I believe you understand what this is all about. Wherever you don't understand, please do well to ask your question in the comment section, and we are ready to answer that. All right. Okay, let's add. You have this simplify 1, 1, 3, 2, 3 in base 4. Okay, plus 3102 in base 4 plus 3102 all in base 4 plus 2133 in base 4 plus 2133 all in base 4. Now look at that. Let's have the solution. Please do well to ask your question wherever you want to ask your question. Wherever you have difficulty, do well to ask a question, okay? Do not be afraid, do not panic, ask us. So let's add that together now. 1, 3, 2, 3. Then 3, 1, 0, 2. And then you have 2, 1, 3, 3. Okay. All in base what? This is base 4 addition. In base 4. In this particular addition, just like we did in base 2 addition, if you are working in base 2, you cannot have an integer such as 2 or more, but you can have integers below that base number, which is, if you are working in base 2, you can have integers like 0 and 1. If you are working in base 3, you can have integers like 0, 1, 2. But if you are working in base 4, you can have integers like 0, 1, 2, 3. You cannot have an integer such as 4. So let's see that here. In any number base, that is the principle that holds. All right? Okay, let's see it here. Let's go. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 8. No, 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. Okay? Then, since we are working in base 4, do not forget, here, so we are supposed to write 8 here, but it is not appropriate writing it there. So we will rather say 8 divided by 4. What would that be? If we divide 8 by 4, the answer will be 2, remainder 0. Okay? It is this remainder that we will have to write here. Okay? We'll write that remainder here, and then we'll carry this 2 to the next line. So here is 2 plus 0, 2. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. And so, since we are working in base 4, we cannot write 7 here. We will now say 7 divided by 4. That will be 1, remainder 3. Okay? 1, remainder 3. Do not forget, it is this remainder that we will have to write here. Are you getting it step by step? I believe you are trying to get it now. All right. Don't forget there is 1 here. So we'll go to the next line. This is 3 plus 1. That is 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus this 1, that is 6. Also, we will have to write 6 divided by 4. That will be 1, remainder 2. It is these 2 that we will write here. Okay? And so we'll carry on. Here you have 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. And so the principle that applies when we had 7 also applies here. And that will be 7 divided by 4, it will be 1. Remainder 3. And don't forget, it is that remainder that we will have to put it here. And then we'll carry this one over to this side. Okay? So let me do the last one. 7 divided by 4 is equals to what? 1. Remainder 3. Okay. If you want a recap of all that we have done, I can go over to that. All right. Let's see here. Let's start all over again. This was 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 3, 8. And so since we are working in base 4, we cannot write 8 directly here. We will now say 8 divided by the base, which is 4. The result is 2. Remainder 0. It is that remainder, take note, that we'll have to write down here. And then carry the 2 over. So we come to this line. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus that 2 that we carried before, it gives us 7. And so this is where we are now. 7 divided by 4. We have 1, remainder 3. It is that remainder that is very, very important to us, which we are going to write it here. This one is being carried over. So we move to this line. This is 3 plus 1, 4, 5, plus the 1 that we carried, that becomes 6. And so that is where we have 6 divided by base 4. We have it that it is 1, remainder 2. It is that 2, which is the remainder, that we'll have to come and write it here. Okay? And then carry over this one. We come to this line, we have 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus this one that we carry over, that becomes 7. And so we write 7 divided by base 4. The result is 1, remainder 3. It is this remainder here that we have to write down. We write down the 3 here, and then this one that we carry over then comes here. I believe you got it now. So if you have never subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe to this channel, Maths Lab. Whenever we have a live video, or whenever we drop a video, or whenever we drop anything on the channel, you will always be updated. And by so doing, you will not miss out in any class that we have. All right, thank you for staying tuned to today's class. See you in the next class, and bye for now. Okay, if you need more example, then we can still do it. Okay, let me flip the camera. Let me flip the camera so that I can see what is going on there. Okay. Let me put it that way. Can they see the board? Can you see the board now? Okay. Mm, I don't know if you can see the board from there. Can you see the board? Can we have one more example? Okay. If you want one more example, just say hi, let me know. Okay. I can do one more example. Okay. Without doing one more example, by tomorrow, this same time, we are going to have a class in subtraction of number bases. Today, we're doing addition in base 2 and also addition in base 4. Tomorrow, we'll be subtracting in, we will subtract in base 2, we'll subtract in other number bases. But tomorrow's example will be up to 4. Is that right? I will do tomorrow's example up to 4. So that if you did not understand from what we did today, you will understand from what we will do tomorrow. Okay? Please do well to invite your friends and family to subscribe to this channel so that whenever we have a class, they will always be updated. Thank you and bye for now. See you in the next class.